For those of you who are ready for some football winning picks, week one of NFL Sports Service picks. Who is hot? Who is the big plays? Here is a Handicappers sampler. Who you must bet on? OffshoreInsiders.com is Joe Duffy's picks. The winningest NFL handicapper in history going back to 1988 on the score phone days. 10-5 with Wise Guy Plays. Wise Guy Plays from Joe Duffy's picks. Considered to be the single strongest play in the handicapping industry. That includes 5-1 in the NFL preseason. Yet again, sharps prove you can and will win in the NFL preseason. You've got 7 NFL winners for opening day, including a Wise Guy Play. Sunday Night Football side in total as well. 5 go early. Oh, by the way, Joe Duffy does have one regular season pick in the NFL this year. That was Denver outright on Thursday night. The sharp side wins again. And it's all at OffshoreInsiders.com, www.OffshoreInsiders.com. Stevie Vincent, 54-23 with named plays. 2 NFL, 2 Major League Baseball winners. Do not forget Major League Baseball winners on this Sunday, especially considering Stevie Vincent, yet another marvelous year in the NFL, the top pitching expert around, but he's got a level 5 pro football play as well. Who is Stevie Vincent? He's the top technical handicapper in American sports at OffshoreInsiders.com, www.OffshoreInsiders.com. Now, Stevie Vincent, he does have the highest winning percentage of any handicapper ever. Joe Duffy's Picks has been around a lot longer, does release more plays, and does have a higher units won, but no handicapper has a higher winning percentage in the history of American sports gambling than the technician, Stevie Vincent. Master Lock Line. Now, this goes back to 1980 on the score phones. The old 976 lock line, for those of you original gamblers out there, you get $449 worth of picks for $16. That's how much these picks would cost you if you got them individually, and a bunch of number one sports services checking in. The number one all-time NFL service at 10-star game of the week on the Buccaneers and the Falcons, and yep, a lot of you guys were winning since the score phone days with this handicapper, to say the least. The number one NFL handicapper from last season. Did not release any preseason plays, did not have one on Thursday night. You do have the NFL Game of the Week on the Giants and the Cowboys. And the number one football service this year, NFL and NCAA football combined. That includes the preseason, by the way. They have 3 named plays in the NFL for today. You've got it. You get those plays at a fraction of the cost. Master Lockline monitors each and every one of the nation's top handicappers, buys their picks directly, so you don't have to, and they pass along the best of the best to you. And again, it goes back to 1980 on the score phone days. OffshoreInsiders.com and see if late info, which is a very special release. Late info may have a pick as well. You definitely want to visit OffshoreInsiders.com. Go to the homepage of OffshoreInsiders.com. Speaking of score phones, get the Week 1 NFL Trends, an old score phone style podcast, and that is at OffshoreInsiders.com. Again, a broadcast that also traces its roots back 30 years to the score phone days, and it's exclusively at I shouldn't say exclusively at OffshoreInsiders.com, but by OffshoreInsiders.com, because you can get it in podcast form on Stitcher and iTunes, TuneIn, etc. And you can also get the simulcast on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, YouTube.com, of course, /Offshore Insiders.